What up, YouTube? This is Steven, and welcome back to another lyrical analysis. This time, I'll be analyzing the song All the Way to Heaven by the eternal queen of J-pop, Miss Seiko Matsuda. And this song was one of Seiko's um, English language singles. She had released several English language albums throughout her career. And this song, All the Way to Heaven, was released specifically, I believe, specifically for the European music market. And as far as I know, I don't think there's a video with this song. I haven't been able to find a video. If anyone knows of a video, feel free to let me know. Um, um, so yeah, I guess here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. I saw you, and then I fell. So she was walking, and she saw this dude, and then she fell. Like, whoa, she just fell. Now I'm throwing pennies in a wishing well. So she fell, and then she wound up, falling into a wishing well, and then her pennies spilled out of her pockets as well. All right. If dreams come true, you're gonna be all you're going to be mine all the time. So I guess like she saw him and now she is hooked. Like, forget cocaine. Like this dude is like straight up heroin. Because I know you know what to do to keep me loving you, baby. Okay, you just saw this dude like a minute ago, fell and flipped over into a wishing well. All your money done spilled out of your pockets, so you're broke. And now you're talking about your dreams come true. If dreams come true, then this dude's gonna be yours. And then he knows what to do to keep you loving him. But how you know that? You just saw this dude like a minute ago. And it seemed like you done fell and went broke as soon as you saw this dude. So I don't think that's a good thing, Seiko. Like I don't think that's what you should be considering good. But maybe I'm missing something. All right, so here's the chorus to this song. Just like a fantasy, your passion sets me free. Your kissing is taking me all the way to heaven. So it's like, just like a fantasy, your passion sets me free. Your kiss is taking me all the way to heaven. So apparently, this guy he must be something. But I'm like, it's like they just met, but apparently this guy has like the magic touch or something that she just like her passion has been set free. Whoops, sorry. His passion sets her free. And then he's kissing her, even though they just met, and she's probably still wet from falling into a wishing well. But I don't know. But yeah, apparently this is taking Seiko all the way to heaven. Apparently. So she's done this, floated up to the sky because of this dude. This has been some crazy day you've had so far, Seiko. I tell you that. All right. On every star in sight, I'll make a wish tonight. So she's traveling up to heaven, so I'm guessing she's seeing like stars and stuff. So she's gonna try to wish on one of them, or some of them, or all of them. Let's see. Next, our love is burning bright all the way to heaven. So apparently they're like on fire now. This has been some day you had so far, Seiko. First, you done fell into a wishing well. Now, let's see, you're talking with this dude, and then he's got you floating in the sky up to heaven, wishing on stars. Sound like you may have been dipping into that stuff, Seiko. I don't know, but you might have been dipping into some of that stuff. Maybe. All right. Here's the second verse. I was lost, all alone. Well, if you trying to travel up to heaven and floating in the sky, yeah, you're probably gonna be alone. I mean, not too many people, live up in heaven. Well, that's debatable, but not too many people live in the sky on the path up to heaven. See, next, you brought me happiness I've never known. Um, from the lyrics here, it seems like this guy has brought you a lot of craziness that you never known, or probably brought you some drugs that you never known, and got you hooked on this stuff. Now just stumbling around, falling into the holes in the ground, floating up to heaven. Like it sounds like you on some type of a you know drug trip or something. Let's see. Next lyrics. Now I'm sure how I feel. My love is real forever. Never felt so right. When I'm here by your side, baby. So now she is sure how she feels. She's sure of her feelings. And she's like, her love is real forever for this dude. Like, didn't you guys just meet though? Like, this song never really specified. But it seemed like all this took place in like less than 24 hours. Um, and she never felt so right like she does now. And when this guy's by her side, baby, then it goes into the chorus again. So it's like, just like a fantasy, your passion sets me free. Your kiss is taking me all the way to heaven. On every star in sight, I'll make a wish tonight. Our love is burning bright all the way to heaven. So she apparently, you know, is she's like on some type of a drug trip perhaps, and she's getting high. This is probably like a metaphor for this. Like this whole song is probably like a metaphor for drug use, probably. Like it seemed like it's about love and just being head over heels in love with someone, but it's really about drug use and how she likes to get high, basically. I'm not sure if Seiko's drug of choice though, but it seemed like it's about some like it's like hidden innuendo about drug use. And I'm a little disappointed in Seiko. I thought, she would be a little better, a little bit better than that to promote drug use to the youth via song, But thankfully, since this song wasn't super popular, not a lot of the youth was affected by it. Let's see. That's pretty much the end of the song. The rest just repeats the chorus again and again. Yeah, this song was released to Europe. Unfortunately, it didn't really do much for Seiko's career. The song has like an 80s feel with it. It was released around 1990. And it has like the sound, it has the 80s sound with it. Like, doo doo. Like when you hear it, you like sound like it's from the 80s. But yeah, it was released as a single. Unfortunately, it didn't really do all that of anything. I don't think it even had a video, so that probably didn't help it. And it was released to Europe, and I'm pretty sure that Seiko didn't go to Europe to promote the song either. So yeah, but me personally, I do like the song. I think it's sort of a sweet, sugary pop song. Sweet, lovesick song type of song. Kind of catchy too, you know. And I appreciate Seiko for singing in English and attempting to have a career in like the international music market, definitely, because I've heard Seiko's name, thrown around, not literally, but heard Seiko's name come up here and there, and I was like, hey, let me check this, woman out and see what she's about, and I had heard. Through research, I have found out that she recorded a lot of English language songs, which I'm like, okay, maybe this is a good place to start for me. One, because she has so many Japanese language songs that I'm not quite sure where to start. Because I'm like, do I want to start at the very beginning and then work my way up, or start at the end and work my way down? But I'm like, English language songs, okay, it's like a lot, but it's not a lot, you know? Not like her Japanese discography, you know? So I'm like, okay, let's start with this. So then I think this is probably the first English language song I heard of Seiko's. You know, I'm like, okay, all right. And her English is pretty decent in this song. You know, you could have had some like the R's for L's type of thing, or the L's pronounced as R's. You know, but we didn't have that in this song. I don't think so. Yeah. So thankfully that was a checkpoint for her there. Um, yeah, I don't think there were any live performances of this song either. Well, there is one on YouTube, but it doesn't. It's like a live performance, but I'm not sure if it's. It looks like it's more so from a concert, but I don't see any audience people either, so it's a bit strange. But technically, I guess it would be a live performance of this song, but not like a promotional one where she went on a television show in like Europe and promoted the song. Um, but overall, I think this is um, a nice flavor of the moment type of song. You know, I don't think this song would, be like some, you know, groundbreaking, record-breaking um, song of the year or song of the century type of thing. But it's a nice song. It's a nice, respectable song. So yeah, good place to start if you're just getting into Seiko. You know. Um, But that's all I have to say for the time being. So thanks a lot for watching. You guys, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. And to the next lyrical analysis, adios and goodbye for now.